So I'm having a chat with Porij. How are you guys?
Woo! Yeah, pretty good to be fair, man. Loving life right now, I can't complain.
Just got off set, more or less. How was it?
It was unreal. It was like an actual dream of mine. I've had that daydream, I've had that dream in my sleep, and then we just lived it. I can't believe it. It was beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've been playing a track of yours, which I'm sure you played in your set, Lose Our Minds. Who wants to tell us a little bit about the track?
Well, Lose Our Minds is about kind of giving into the guilty pleasures in life, whatever that may be. In the song, it's framed within the context of a toxic relationship, but it's kind of going, you know what? This is sending me down, but I'm having a great time whilst it's happening. Do you want to talk about the music?
Oh, yeah. It's Lose Our Minds sonically is a love letter to all the British dance music that we love, UKG, and of course, you know, there's a lyric that references KTB. Katie on a Mission is a song that is eternal for us. It's amazing.
Yeah, excellent. And you released an EP last year. Does this mean we're now gearing up towards another EP release?
We're halfway through, baby. We had figure skating at the top of the year. We just had Lose Our Minds. We're gearing up for a tune called Automatic, which is going to be in July, and then we're going to drop the final tune in September, along with our UK tour.
Excellent. Yeah, you've got some dates in September. I bet you can't wait to be doing your own stuff.
It's so exciting. Like, we've been doing a lot of festivals this summer so far, and we've got loads lined up left, but tour's going to be silly. Yeah. Tour's going to be a bit mental. I'm very, very excited.
There's only so much you can fit into a half-hour set at festivals. How long's your set going to be? Have you kind of worked out what you're going to do in that time?
5 hours, no breaks. Wet yourself.
Let's do 2 hours 50. 2 hours 50.
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
still do 2 hours.
I'm going to stick it to a nice tidy hour. We'll probably do a couple encores.
That's great. And you obviously supported Metronomy earlier this year. How was it being asked to go out with them and be out with them?
It was insane. We managed to play Manchester Academy, which is near where we all studied, and I walked past that place like every day. So being able to play it was just like incredible. It was so nice, and they're all great and sound great.
Oh, they're lovely, aren't they?
So good. So.
Absolute gems.
And you guys formed literally just before the pandemic, and obviously the pandemic then hit. Kind of what did you have in place just as it kind of shut the country down?
Well, I think we were really lucky in the fact that our method of writing is all DIY anyway, so we were just producing in our rooms, we were recording everything ourselves, mixing everything ourselves. We're all producers, so we all write. And so actually in a way lockdown was a weird blessing on one hand, because we could really focus in on that side, and then we started to release music like that, and then it got traction, and that was pretty crazy to see. And then obviously after lockdown, that's when it really hit, because you can look at numbers on the screen and that's great, but it doesn't, like, at least for me, my brain doesn't quite compute that until you see what we just saw there, which was a tent that was full of faces.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously with 2 years of lockdowns and not being able to see anyone, was that the time where you just wrote and wrote and wrote? And if that's the case, how many tracks kind of do you have kind of demoed and in the back pocket for the future?
It's absolutely top secret. We did do writing, but yeah, I mean, we're currently writing an album, is what we can say. But yeah, it's, you know, we're just writing, seeing what happens.
Yeah, good. Are you hoping to release that next year, or kind of what's kind of floating around in your head at the moment?
To be honest, there's not much floating around in my head at the moment. But I don't know. I think we're just going to write. We're going to see what happens. Maybe 2023. We'll see.
Do you think 2023 is going to be touring and writing, releasing, festivals again? Are you just going to try and cram everything in, or do you have kind of a semi-plan in place? I know it's early.
I mean, that all sounded pretty delicious. I'll have a bit of that. I'll take that, yeah.
We'll try and make it to the end of the year first.
Yeah.
We'll try and get through this season,
through
festival
2022
season, and tour.
No, we're definitely planning on touring. Maybe we'll go international. Who knows?
And obviously you've got the September tour. Are you hoping to be out on the road still in October, November, December, or is that kind of studio time?
You hit the nail on the head. It is studio time. we might kind of run away to France for a bit to write some more tunes, record the album. But yeah, no, I think we're gonna simmer down a bit towards the end of the year.
We've been perusing Airbnb for quite a while, just seeing what there is about in France. Just being like, oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it, if we could just run away for a bit and just
Watching the prices go up and up and up.
Yeah. It's a fortune, but we'll figure something out.
It's also actually not productive. It's just me and Nathan talking about Airbnb, and the other two being like, "Is this happening? Like, did you see the bath on that one?"
I'm a bit of a sucker for like Architectural Digest and just nosing in people's houses. And Airbnb is like, oh, maybe I could live in their house for a week. That'd be great.
That's like me and Rightmove, just kind of flick through what's for sale.
Oh, I'm way off that. Yeah, renters for life.
Yeah, indeed. And as a relatively new band, I'd love to find out how you guys kind of got together. What was it that brought you together and then said, let's release some music?
Yeah.
Well, we all met at uni studying music together. We were all living in the same halls.
Well, Nathan was a couple of years older.
Nathan was a couple of years older than us, but you know, we were seeing him around at uni, and we had the shared love of dance music and want to play it live. So we gave it a go, and we got asked to do a gig, and I wasn't around. I had to dep out the first gig, get someone to fill in for me, supporting a band called Tête de Porij in Leeds. Had to write a set in a week, and we haven't stopped since.
Good. Excellent. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Thanks very much for having us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.